Hey, I'm Cam Rucker, and this is my research presentation for Takashi Murakami. I am personally connected to Takashi Murakami simply because he has done work with various brands and designers that I am very fond of, and music artist Kanye West. So, this is a special presentation from my perspective. A little insight into Takashi Murakami himself. He was born February 1st, 1962, in Tokyo, Japan. He is known as a contemporary artist, which are artists who work in either the second half of the 20th century or in the 21st century right now. He is a Japanese artist and entrepreneur widely recognized for his ability to adapt to the aesthetics of Japanese traditional art to operate within the context of popular culture. He has collaborated with multiple designers and designer brands, as I mentioned earlier, including but not limited to Virgil Abloh, who is well known for his work with the brand Off-White, especially recently, Marc Jacobs, a well-known designer, and Louis Vuitton. He specializes in Japanese anime and manga, which is comics and animation characters. His wife's name is Kayo Murakami, and his most expensive piece, which is the Lonesome Cowboy, I could not put that in this presentation, but you can look it up on your own. But it sold for $13 million, $13.5 million, excuse me. This particular piece by Takashi is entitled Work. The materials used was pen on paperboard, and the size is 12.2 centimeters by 13.7 centimeters, which translates to 4.8 inches by 5.4 inches. And he created this piece in 1999. Looking at the piece, it reminds me of not wanting to do work in school, like when you're just sitting in the classroom bored, not paying attention, and you're just doodling on your paper. This is what this reminds me of. He used light strokes on the inside, dark strokes on the outline, darker than the inside by that means, and not everything is connected. He's just loose and fun with his creations. But I like it. I feel that it almost reminds me of the little toys from off Buzz Lightyear that was in the toy machine. This drawing by Takashi is called the Untitled Drawing, and it's mimicking his characters that he used often, Kaka and Kiki. Materials used on this was ink on paper, and the measurements on this was 4.72 inches by 4.33 inches, which translates to 11.99 in centimeters by 11 centimeters. And he made this in the year of 2002, which is my birth year. Ooh. But on this one, he was very loose, way more loose than he was in the last slide. Hardly anything is connected. It looks just like a doodle, not really a lot of clarity in what he's making, but you can tell what he's trying to make. Very energetic lines on the inside of the right character, which I assume is Kiki, and a very bland character on the left, which I assume is Kaka. Overall, I think this is very much a spitting image of Takashi's drawings because his drawings are very loose and energetic and free. This picture by Takashi is entitled Self Portrait. The materials used on this was a marker, a black ink pen on paper. Measurements was 7.5 inches by 5 inches, which translates to 19.05 centimeters by 12.7 centimeters. And this was made in the year of 2007. This is the same story, just a different picture. Very loose, energetic lines, very free, not connecting in any way, shape, form, or fashion. It almost looks like a gesture. Honestly, just like a gesture. But there is more clarity in this one, as if you compared a picture of him to this picture, you would be able to tell what idea he had in mind. Very, very, very loose, but also I feel it's more detailed than the other pictures too. He gave himself a goatee. He actually gave himself eyeballs. His hair is a little curly at the top. I feel like this one is much more detailed, but also I feel like he didn't take a lot of time on this picture either. But once again, that is Takashi 110%. This drawing is entitled The Original Drawing. Materials used was a marker. Measurements are 6.75 inches by 4.5 inches, which translates to 17.14 centimeters by 11.43 centimeters, and this was made in the year of 2012. I have no idea what those Japanese symbols translates to, and I couldn't find what they translate to, but this one is cute. Is very cute to me. Same story though, very loose, very energetic, very quick. Not really worried about detail in this one. Circle is not really a circle, not really an oval, just a shape. Not sure what flower he was trying to make, but it is his signature flower that he uses in every piece of work. That will always be consistent with his work. And notice that the flower is smiling, so I assume that that is a positive message that is in Japanese, but this is once again Takashi Murakami doing what he does. Very free. This is the works cited of everything that I put in my slide. Notice some of the information that I said in this video was off prior knowledge because I do know Takashi Murakami before I did any research on him. Thank you for your time. This has been your boy, Deuces.